What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Lil Ted,
Yo. It's your boy SouthSide Mike.
and you already know, man. You live on the EFABU. You
Yes, sir.
dig new
Yes,
talk
sir.
show, man. Live in the crib. You already know what it is, man.
We
What's
back,
up, boy? Hey, it feels good,
baby.
baby.
We
We back on
back,
the block, man.
baby.
We back on the block, baby. Goop
Yes, sir.
troop.
Took some time, man, but everything back in rotation, man. So
Hey,
let's
this
do it.
man.
Let's
Listen,
do what we
man.
do best.
I'm mad that I ain't got the green screen. You feel what I'm saying? You see, I'm on the road. You feel what I'm
Oh,
saying? The hotel.
I'm rolling with the bricks,
I,
just for tonight though. Tonight we're
so
gonna be with the bricks.
so we got to go two ways with the bricks. It's either the bricks, trapping a little bit, or the bricks, money in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out which way you gonna go with. It gotta be the money though.
I mean, it's always about the money.
Gotta get the money.
It's always about the money.
All right, so it looks like we got our first guest, man.
Okay,
we got our first guest coming on.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna bring J Mayo, you know what I'm saying, on the show. I hope you're ready, my guy.
Yes, sir.
All hoes bar, you dig? No eggshells walking, no nothing. It's about to get crazy.
We need it.
Real.
We need it.
Crazy.
We need
it. We finna get Adam on right now. Matter of fact, it say he's bro, do you hear us? What's that? Kick. Hold on, my guy. Well, we're gonna have to kick a topic. We're gonna kick a topic.
Yo.
Yeah, he's not on here. So what we're gonna do is this, right? We're gonna kick it off. We're gonna kick it off like this. My manager wanted me to touch on the Diddy. You know what I'm saying? The Diddy is a big, huge topic right now. Okay.
Hey, man.
The Diddy thing is a big, huge topic. Now, I'm gonna say this from jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this from jump. You never know what's going on in someone else's personal space, right?
Facts. True.
And the way most men have been raised is like you can't do certain things that show softness or some type of unmanly things. So if you're gay, not too many people gonna come out the closet saying, you know what I'm saying, that this is who I am.
So
not too many men gonna come out and say, you know what I'm saying, I cry. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of undercover things happening in this world, bro.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that goes on both ends for everybody though. So it's just like, in this particular situation with the whole Diddy thing, it's like, I mean, if you're a person that pay attention to things, if you pay attention to mannerisms, speech, all these things play a part in somebody's collective every day. And the collective whole, from what we see from Diddy, like, you've always seen these kind of mannerisms from him. I don't really care what nobody say. You've seen the mannerisms. The mannerisms been there. The lingo been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally, I don't know no man finna call another man daddy. That's just me personally. I don't care where you from. I don't care if it's, I don't know.
I get you on that.
But I mean, also too though, I know Detroit, they call their homies my baby. So, but me being from Atlanta, that sounds way weird to me. But that's the city lingo. That's how the city. The city embraced that love. So it's like, lingo.
Let me throw a curveball then. What you said? You said you from Atlanta, and another city is calling they people's baby. So what's up with the Young Thug then? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Young Thug is from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it...
Oh, what we talking about though? Like,
I mean, like, I'm talking about Atlanta right now. Like,
when you bring up, but I'm saying, like, when you bring up Thug, are you asking like about his lingo, or are you asking about like his style, or are you asking about like...
I'm asking
his persona.
It's not about Young Thug though. You said that it's another city. You feel what I'm saying? Call the people's baby, and you from Atlanta.
But I'm saying, me being from Atlanta, I don't personally. we down here, we don't call our homies my baby. Like when you walk up on your homie, you not finna be like, yo, what's up, my baby? But that's how they talk in Detroit. You feel me? That's like Detroit lingo. That's how they get down. But in they sector, that's love. So it's like, that's what I'm saying, lingo, bro.
Okay, so you gotta give Diddy a pass then.
No,
Daddy
you can't
might
get
be,
Diddy no pass. I don't
Daddy,
know.
Daddy
I
might
don't
be.
know. No, I don't know nowhere where they call any other man daddy.
Hey, I'm just,
I don't know nowhere where they. I don't know no other place where they call.
hey, you gotta give Daddy a pass, baby.
And he be trying to take men shopping. That ain't gonna work.
What you mean? So okay, so let's do a curveball.
Hmm?
That ain't Meek Mill?
Meek Mill, what Meek Mill do? What Meek do?
In the audio, baby, like in the audio.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I can't say, bro. I don't know, bro. Hey, bro. That's a little touchy right there, bro. I don't know.
Hey, man.
That's a long shot. That's a long shot. That's a long shot, bro. I mean, have you heard the audio, bro? Did you really listen to that audio?
It was one sentence in there that sounded like a rap lyric. You know what I'm saying? From a Pacific human being. You know what I'm saying? It's
what was this line? Take that ass nigga, no Diddy. Is that the line you're referring to?
Nah, when it says get in that nigga, like get in that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those.
Hey, man. Cut your shit, bro.
I'm just saying.
So from you felt like that was me.
That one Pacific line. I there's no deny. That one Pacific line sound like you know, a rap, like, you know what I'm saying, like the rap saying. So that's just something that I'm not saying.
So
I'm like,
saying, so you felt like that was me, is what you're saying? You felt like that was me taking pipe.
Okay, so put this, man. Hey, that clip alone went is punishment. They need officers on that audio, bro. They went dumb. So I'm pin my manager's comment.
So you
right here, it says, you can read it.
Yeah, so even with all that, it's just like with the other stuff, like the trafficking, the, you know what I'm saying, and all the other illegal stuff you felt like they say he had going on with the sex trafficking. I think they even said some drugs in there at some point too, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might have
been the drugs.
Some birdies.
Hey, I'm not worried about the drugs, bro. Skip the drugs. I grew up around the drugs. People traffic all the time when it comes down to drugs.
We're talking about sex trafficking here.
Sex trafficking, bro. Bro, when you are a person that's able to get high in numbers, like Diddy is a billionaire. Like, his network is a billionaire.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So and I'm not speaking on facts. I'm just speaking on what I see.
Yeah, the money law. He definitely got train smoke money. Definitely.
You felt so, like with R. Kelly, the Bill Cosby, right? They got high. They gave him the platform. They gave him everything that they needed to go higher. Yeah. Within that ladder that's going up, you can't tell me nobody didn't know what they was doing if they was doing it. You can't tell me that, bro.
You talking about the people around them?
People around them involved.
I mean, of course they know they're involved, bro. But you feel me? Like you said, he's a billionaire, bro. Money go a long way. Money keep a lot of people quiet, bro. Like, it's easy to, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy to say what you would do if you're in a particular situation. It's very easy to say that when you're not in the situation. But you feel me? It's like, you take your average person, they have inspirations of getting in the industry. Oh, I want to be in the industry. I want to be a star. You take a nigga like Diddy. I can put you where you need to be. He gonna feed you everything you need to hear. and then he gonna slide some money in your face. Who really finna really turn their back when their aspiration is to go into the industry? He's giving you a key in, basically. You just kind of gotta shut the fuck up.
So okay, so just connect me right quick.
Mm-hmm.
We got a guy named Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we already know who's somewhat running the industry. We not running the industry.
That's definitely the Jews.
You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all consider them white or Caucasians, is not blacks. Now, this is the sad part. And I'm gonna bring it back to back in the day. Have you ever seen Django?
Of course.
Right. Okay, boom. If you would have if you would have gave $1 million to Samuel Jackson
Back then,
nigga, in that movie, you gave a man $1 million.
That's what I'm saying. Back then in slavery time.
Django.
Just
Samuel
Django.
Jackson. I'm just saying, just slavery itself, the black man in the White House.
Right.
Right? Okay, boom. You give Samuel Jackson $1 million to turn on his people. You don't think he will?
He already did.
Okay then. So
bro,
when it comes down,
he did that, bro.
That's what I'm trying to. You following me? So with the Diddies, it seems like it's a setup, bro. With this music industry is a setup, bro.
Setting who up though?
Man, okay, we dominate everything that we involved in.
We got the culture.
Sports. We got the culture.
We got the culture.
Sports,
period. We have the culture. Period.
Right? Okay, so boom. They know how to move dominoes, bro. They know how to move certain pieces. So do you really think that they would have gave Diddy all this fame and all this money and all this resource? You feel what I'm saying? If he was not the puppet,
we know he a puppet
to take the fall for whenever this stuff go down.
I mean, but we know he not really controlling everything. He just kind of controls what's in his vicinity. But we know we pretty much know that he's in control of his space. Like whatever Diddy touch, he can stake claim that's his space. But that's because,
or is it though?
I mean, this is because they allow it.
That's okay. So my point exactly. When you speak about the DMX, don't look like he sold his soul. When you speak about the Little Boosies, don't look like he sold his soul. You feel what I'm saying? But then when you speak about like the Jay-Z's, you feel what I'm saying? The P. Diddy's, the Beyoncé's, even the women that's actually speaking out versus when they sold their soul and they crying and they doing this and they doing that.
Hey man, that money.
So who to speak to when it come down to like back in the day, it was dope to sign to a major record label.
Because they had all the money.
They have the money now. But why artists nowadays like forget that?
Because they can make their own money. You couldn't make your own money back in the day. You had to go through a label back in the day. That's the only way you was gonna see some money out of making music back in the day. But now they have the option to make their own bread. They don't need a label. They can go to a label. They don't need a label.
Hey, we got the OG, right? We got the OG on. You feel what I'm saying? Clayton Savage. We got the OG on. Hey, he smashing right now. Like, yeah, we see you, Mike.
We see you now.
Hey,
I see you now.
He trying to clean up. Hey, we about to. Nah, but look, we got the OG on. You feel what I'm saying? Clayton Savage. Want to bring him on?
Well, hey, man, how you doing tonight, Mr. Savage? How you doing?
I was sitting back and enjoying y'all and trying to be incognito. You know what I'm saying? I'm black guy.
But it's good that you here because you are a person that can have good insight on this conversation, seeing that you have been tapped into the industry since the 80s. Speaking on that, how was it back in the 80s, being signed to Sugar Hill? How was that for you? How was that for you as a teenager?
Wow. I'm gonna give it to you straight up, right? Like both.
That's what we need.
Okay,
That's what we need.
I'm always straight. So I had Sugar Hill and I had Capitol Records.
Okay.
And I did work for, all the labels who don't seem to exist anymore.
Break that down. Break that down. Work. What you mean by work?
Because it's all just work. Being a successful artist or having a career in music, the perception is you're a singer or a rapper or something that's on that mic.
Okay.
But the career is you do everything behind the scenes that puts somebody, including you, on that mic. That's the work. There's no such thing as a successful artist who isn't a songwriter, isn't a musician, or something like that. They're coming from somewhere, and the whole industry works as one. There is no such thing as a one person, being responsible for their success. It's impossible. It takes thousands of people to promote a song globally.
Right. Okay. So question for you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So based off just the conversation of the Diddy situation.
Ooh,
so we're speaking from now and then. So you're able to give a take from older day and modern day from you being tapped into both sides.
Yeah.
So,
I was wrong.
Back in the 80s, I know you was a teenager at that time, but being in the industry, like these type of things, like did you hear about these type of things going on around your peers in the industry in the 80s?
Okay, your first question though, it was beautiful. It's so different than now. It was so.
I believe it.
And I had hair. Boy.
Hey, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that now.
Yeah.
Blame them.
Questionable hair, but you definitely.
You're just in a line standing over there with all the naysayers and the doubters. We haven't paid attention to that line yet. You'll die in that line. It was one of them things where if I knew what I knew now, I'd probably still have hair, or at least look like one of the white men that refused to let go.
He had that Steve Harvey on.
Yeah. or any engineer, any white engineer that you didn't know what he looked like before.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. So check this out. For real. And I really want to explore this with the whole the whole industry. Is like, we got an issue, okay? And there's a sexual addiction issue that's pervasive.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said what again?
We have a pervasive sexual addiction, problem that's pervasive among Black male artists that no one has addressed. It was wild then, but
so this ain't nothing new.
Well, there's really nothing new, but the abundance of it, and because Puffy is just living in Puffy's world. Michael lived in Michael's world. Prince lived in Prince's world. I ain't even gonna start talking about white folks because I ain't never been one. So
they didn't have different
where they are. That's a whole nother level of things. But you got to remember, Michael had Bubbles. He's coming to the studio with emus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had the same stuff. We still had collabos. Everything's a collabo anyway. I mean, they give less credit and more credit at the same time these days. But I've been there, and the way Clay did it is like this, bro. I move how I move. You do what you do. I'm here either to get this guap or to get this guap.
You've been
just to get it done. Just to get it done. It wasn't my thing. Never gonna be my thing. But it don't. No, I don't stop nobody from doing what they're doing, but I definitely leave the room. I have no idea what happened after I left the room. When you see,
I'm saying, like, for the industry parties that you have attended, for yourself personally,
have you attended?
I've you seen, like,
I know all the greats. Okay,
signs of.
Oh my God, man! You gonna listen, bro? When I say pervasive sexual addiction,
okay, now.
If you think Grandpa is quiet because he cool, he quiet for a reason.
He didn't seen a lot. He didn't
a lot. He did a lot. Look, man, for real, it's been wild like that the whole time. Like you think of people like Lou Rawls and all that age group, right? You got to go back. You talking about Barry White and all of that. Indeed, they pretty much set all this off. Now, the thing that's happening with Puff and the whole kind of Greek Roman thing jumping off and men wearing dress. I'm not sure what's popping. That thing right there, that's we had compartments back in the day where things took place. And Puffy, he emerged out of what I call the Playboy Mansion era. Okay, where you had Hugh Hefner, flossing two chicks at the same time, and everybody went to Hugh's house to party, and all that went down at the Playboy Mansion. I think Puffy really was influenced by that. That whole now. Nobody.
So you feel like he's just trying to live a Hugh Hefner lifestyle in a sense?
Impossibly so. It's impossible.
I got a deep question, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm 35 years old.
Okay.
And there are videos of people bluntly speaking about there's no party like Diddy's party, right?
Right.
Bluntly. And I've been hearing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if this has been broadcasted for years, 20 plus years, with famous people that we know, I'm wondering, do they take this amount of time to build a case knowing the true facts within, or was they clueless the whole time, and all of a sudden, since we have social media, it became a money-driven thing? If you follow what I'm saying. Okay. Let me
first let's say, people say ain't no party like a Diddy party. You don't know what that means. That's a
you don't. You don't know what it means.
That's just promotion.
No,
it's just promotion. They're just promoting the shit out of Puffy's party. And
they
may have been paid.
Nobody knows what it means.
They may be paid people. They may be the team he hired just to do that shit. The thing about Hollywood and entertainment is just that marketing aspect, which you should always question. You know, I mean, Jay-Z's a thug. You had some chick slaps him in an elevator. You know real thugs? I know real thugs. I just might be one. And I'm a gentleman almost 24/7. If I get an unexpected blow to the face, I don't care who threw it. Okay?
You get swung on.
You just get swung on.
Yeah, especially in the elevator. I'm sorry, baby. Damn. I knocked you out. It's all right. I'll buy you a ring. You know what I'm saying? Or we can go to the ring, whichever way you want to do it. So, but you got to remember, the higher you climb in the ladder, the more finesse you must have about what you do. There's a lot of people that in Hollywood, man, and in Hollywood, I call this all Hollywood. It's all entertainment. It's been slathering like that for the longest time, for a long time. But you made an interesting point. First off, the feds ain't coming to get you unless you're valuable. You're what you call a high valued.
Or it can mean that you got a little bit too high, and we got to bring you down. I'm trying to tell you.
We set that standard. See, that's the thing. They don't set our standards. We got to get away from that. We set our standards. We're the ones who said it's okay to be a dope boy. We're the ones who are saying it's okay to get the BBL. We're the ones who we control black. They don't control black. They just take what we give them.
No, so I think to this day, social media control the blacks, the Latinos, the whatever. Everybody is after the next.
I see how you looking at. No, look at it more like Godfather's time era. Okay,
they definitely control the culture,
but they control their own culture. The Italians over here, the Irish over there. See what I'm saying? To us, they're just white people, but it's really segregated like that.
United States is the only one that do not have a true identity.
It can't. It does. It did before they got here, but we don't know what it was because they discovered it. Keep discovering things, running across stuff.
They keep stealing things.
They discovered Alaska. So anyway, but here's the thing, right? With media and people, first off, you got to understand the masses are waiting for news, and so all this time, everything's basically been controlled by the news outlets. So if you really want to point a finger at somebody, you hit Rupert Murdoch and Ted Turner. They've been making the newspapers have been making the stars and controlling the attitude and temperament of those who of their readers and those who know their readers, whether they participate or not, since the dawn of time. And that's where it's at. And their only obligation, unfortunately, at one point there was a thing called journalistic integrity, and it got run over as technology started to build and more people were able to participate. Just like my man was saying, is like, hey, do we really need a label? No, you don't need it. You do nowadays, not need a label. Do you need a label to sell records? Yes. Yes, you need a record. What they do, but there's only one record industry. You're never going to be bigger than them. So if you do sell a lot of records, you'll be selling it through them because they own the distribution, the radios, the tours, and all of that. You do not need, I'm going to be clear, you don't need a record label the way you used to need a record label.
No, you don't.
Still need a record label for the thing that a record label does best.
So let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You have, okay, so we did a couple of, homework on, send it back up because we didn't know much.
Go ahead.
So you have touched the area of funk and soul, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, and your last album that you just released, which is 2023, is kinda in the area of R&B. Is am I correct?
It's a segue because I'm a hip hop producer, but actually I'm a songwriter, and I'm when you say songwriter, you're a songwriter. It don't matter what you got to write. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm doing that album kind of like, all right, my friends that are kind of my age group, because I really don't kick it with y'all because y'all curmudgeons, y'all always want to talk about, the past in a way that you jade the present. And I like being in the present and I like being in the future. But I want them to be able to dance and party and enjoy it before that last hip bone break. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this last album was about. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Don't do your peer group like that, man.
Yeah. So I'm on my original gear still. I have no replacements.
So okay, let me ask you this, right? Now, I know about. Well, I had to go research, but with the Rick James and. You know what I'm saying? And his fellow peers, you know what I'm saying, that grew up around his little era. Then you had the Prince in that era, and then you have the R&B segment, right? So you said that you was on the funk side, right? So back in the day, we know it was sex trafficking, and nowadays it's becoming a big time of sex trafficking. Do drugs play a huge role in sex trafficking in the music industry? That makes them want to be involved in, you know what I'm saying, like in seducing.
Actually, okay.
Man, basically, nigga, are they drugging chicks? Basically, like, okay, so just get to the question, bro.
No, well, first off,
you ain't around the bush,
you ain't gotta be polite with me, bro.
No,
but he asked two questions, and I'm going to address them both.
They going straight pill.
This thing is called sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's the music industry. That's the entertainment industry. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Not one thing in there says shit about money.
That's facts.
Everything is happening without the transfer of money.
I've heard
there's money, but it's not like sex trafficking because you got groupies and male both. If you really look at what Puffy was doing, he's not really doing anything but supplying the party favors.
I said the same thing. So
okay,
you don't feel like Puffy guilty.
Oh, Mike, fuck yeah, go ahead. You guilty of shit, dog. I stopped my car to keep him here.
So hold on. Oh, yeah. Hold on. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Hey,
yeah.
So a nigga can bring he can bring the favors to the party and be cool, but he guilty of what if he just...
But no, it's his party. No, he sets the environment and the temperament of the party.
That's facts. We already know. At
the top, he sets the rules.
That's true.
And so he's
I'm saying though, like,
because of the rules.
Are they walking voluntarily down that hallway to that?
Oh yeah,
Or they
Oh, yes.
So
Yes.
that's what that's what I'm saying. It gotta be
now that part right there,
bro.
she's not guilty. I mean, you can get with this, or you can get with that.
So that's what I'm saying. He supplied
that's
lifestyle.
the whole argument.
He supplied a lifestyle.
To be honest with you,
for certain people.
It's more like you booked the venue and it's your party. And the shit that's happening in there happens inside of that venue.
Facts.
And that's the party.
So
you
like
ain't
Vegas,
got to be the main dude bringing nothing in.
So what about what's up, Deborah Sue in the building? So what about this? Yes, Diddy is the puppet that they put on top. Okay, boom, we got that. There have to be some type of FBIs, some type of agent, some type of police officer, some type of undercover something that works inside the field that knows what's going on in this party. Nobody's speaking because obviously they're getting under table money. Now, all of a sudden, when things go left or things go, just like Boosie said, right? He had a lot of friends toast up to him. What they at now?
Okay, well, first off, if under the table money would work, then he wouldn't be busted. All the money is over the table. There's no such thing as under the table. There's just an awareness of what's going on. The thing that's different now is somebody has come to somebody like Cassie and said, I can get you paid. That has the legal expertise to do so. And that person has to weigh, did I get plucked up the butt willingly? And even if so, can I reverse it? That's a danger I've had to be made aware of, because chicks come up to the hotel room. A lot's going on, and they can holler anything. And this country protects women and children first. If you want to bring somebody down, no matter who they are, Michael Jackson, God, anybody, all you got to do, you say they touched their child, you say they slapped a woman, you have like 70 to 80% of America believing that instantaneously, and you're not going to be able to get that stank off you. Okay, the only one I know that got away with that was Woody Allen, the writer and producer, Woody Allen. He married the daughter he raised. He and his wife raised the daughter. Yeah. See, you ain't even heard about it. That's what's amazing. And that's why I draw the dichotomy, to borrow.
So he married the kid that he raised?
Yes, he and his wife adopted, Suching. And when Suching turned 18, he married her.
Is this an industry thing, or is it just a worldly thing? Like,
that's a Woody Allen thing.
I mean, well, he did wait till she turned 18, though. So.
But he raised her. I mean, come on,
that's true, too. I mean, I'm saying we're just looking at it from the legal standpoint.
Well, she ain't a chicken. Well, not the chicken. You can raise a chicken and eat a chicken.
Morality
that's a whole different thing.
I mean, the morality is fucked up, but from the legal standpoint, he did wait till she was 18. So.
True, and he's alive.
Technically, he didn't do shit illegal. He just
he's alive and well.
He just did some wild, off the wall shit.
It did some sugar daddy stuff.
He did that, and people have an opinion.
But there ain't no sugar daddy. That's
the one. That's
trifling. I don't care what you say. That's trifling. That's your daughter.
Well, once upon a time, he would have been arrested.
That's
he would have been arrested back in the day, though. That's how. But see, you also now to speak to what you said, it all depends on the powers that be and what they want to be able to control. Okay, so like when Jerry Lee Lewis, this is a white musician.
Comments.
The rock and roll Jerry Lee Lewis, who was like the white version of Little Richard without the gay, was rock and roll's coming in. So that means everything before rock and roll is getting pushed out. Everything. And rock and roll started with blacks. So what's happening is the blacks are getting powerful in music because you have rock and roll and jazz and blues. But this white boy, if he becomes famous, it's going to be an instantaneous, just like you saw hip hop abduct the music industry practically overnight. Right. So he married his younger cousin who was 14, and they utilized that to stop him. It slowed the secession of rock and roll quite a bit. Like it's too slow. It's too late. It's too late to stop what hip hop did, but they were able to transfer it onto those who looked like them and take our ideas and brand them outside of us. Like
everybody in the industry just wild.
Yeah, and make sound packs. Sound packs are the tool of the devil. Stay away from it, man. You'll go blind. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's get to these comments.
We got some extra comments out here though.
Alonzo, Zobo, Brock, what's happening? So he said P. Diddy is guilty of a lot, but some people are trying to play victim is BS. Like his producer.
They're all trying to play. No, they're all guilty too. They're all playing. You walk through that door at a party. You walk through P. Diddy's house. People love to say they was at Diddy's house. They love it.
Nobody in the circle can be a victim because you're all being paid. So
and
you all know.
Not you, not the 5 niggas that came with you that wasn't supposed to be there to begin with.
Right. Everybody in the circle can't be a victim because everybody has their hand touched in somewhere.
Hey, Mike.
Yo.
Hey, Mike, it's like I know Diddy. Hey, SouthSide, hey, you want to come to a party with me? Yeah. All right. Get to the door. Hey, this is what it is, baby. You want to leave or stay?
Hey, man, listen, man.
I mean, personal invites. I don't think Puffy got that many personal invites because it's kind of like the Hollywood end list. If you're on the end list, you can walk the fuck in.
That's true.
Can y'all see the comments?
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. We got a couple comments based on.
I'm talking on the screen.
No, but
that's not good.
I know Deborah was saying that she don't believe women should be able to come back and claim victim after years of being in a long-term relationship.
Oh, that's that Bill Cosby bush. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I disagree with that. And Cassie was an adult. She called it like she see it. There it is right there.
And man, guiltism. Look, what you do early in life, often you see a person quiet or a certain kind of way, and you really literally have no idea what their background is, but you know they got a background. Okay, the way that they present themselves to you, I know plenty of hoes that flip the script and then married upstanding pilots and this, that, and the third, and I'll be just looking at them thinking, man, wow, how do I taste? How do my boys taste? And it's like you don't know nothing about your chick, but let's put it in a block, okay? Because I believe like what you do is your business. Now, Cassie upset or the chicks that come back.
How old was she when this all started? Because Deborah said adults.
I don't know because she always looks so young. I don't know.
What is the article? What is the article saying? Like Deborah Sue, she said adults are adults, but when children are involved, the adults are guilty. So, what child was involved in this sex trafficking thing with Diddy?
Well, back then it would have been Cassie. How they're going to portray it because she probably was the youngest thing coming into that fold at that time. I guess as far as like the transition, so it would have to be Cassie or either. They don't remember a lot of other female young artists around.
The draw is powerful. I mean, I've been there, bro. Even overseas, the thing that I feel that separates me as a male adult was my ability to say no to a young woman who's built a certain kind of way, and it's totally enthralled. I always knew what the hypnotic effect of a microphone. Always knew that spotlight on you gave you this certain type of power and aura. You know what I'm saying? But I made an agree with myself never to abuse it from the time I was young, when I was a teenager, because I saw what it could do.
So speaking of that spotlight, do you feel like the media, they brandish like when it comes to like black artists and white artists, or black entertainers and white entertainers, how they paint them in the media as far as when white entertainers do something, we may or may not hear about it. When a black entertainer do something, they're like their front page, everything's out front. Like, why do you feel like that is the case when it comes to artists or entertainers?
Okay, well, we're nowhere near their wealth. Okay, so when a wealthy white man really is gotten caught in the thick of it, he gonna kill himself. He ain't coming to work. He might own the company, but he's going to kill himself. Yep, he's doing the suicide thing. He's out of there. So by the time we hear about it, we're hearing that he killed himself, and we don't even know who he was to begin with, so we don't really get too involved in it. They also have the capability to leave a corporation with a golden parachute, call one of the boys, and be the president or vice president of the next corporation. We don't have that type of network, but we have, we have a few people we know about. You know what I'm saying? And there's a good chance, even if you don't know them, you could end up in the car with them if you really want to.
Right.
Now, it's always this thing where you build somebody up and you take somebody down. Like do it? Don Imus, you hear Howard Stern. Are they really going down when they say nappy hair and all this? I mean, Howard's got a black chick with him, and that keeps him safe and insulated. Our people, unfortunately, I mean, if you take Prince, Michael, Whitney, they kind of rolling dolo. You know what I'm saying? Drugs ain't new. Sex ain't new. You know, and you can outgrow it. You know, you can get, you know, Puffy things he rolled too long, just like R. Kelly. It's like, nigga, you old, man, you grown.
So the shit Puffy on, do we look at that as fetishes, or this nigga just got problems?
It begins as a fetish, but it became a lifestyle because nobody tells them no.
Lifestyle.
Nobody tells them no.
I look at
He's just living in Puffy's world. He just
so
Puffy's world's like. He don't even think about the power.
But he got help though. He got help
macho, because
lifestyle.
they're all living there vicariously.
Yeah,
like Mike Vick's boy. You know, it's like, why wouldn't y'all just say it's my car? I am Malcolm X. I am Malcolm X. You know, because you're driving his cars, you're living in his house.
They were definitely supposed to take that rap for Vick. Vick should have cut all them niggas off.
All of their mamas too.
All of them. Unless they are necessarily with it and trying to figure out, it's allegations. So not too many people gonna speak up if it's allegations.
Then who amongst them?
Fuck
saying, no, Puffy.
You protect the money.
Designated driver, Puffy. Give me the keys to the Maybach, Puffy.
You protect the money, bro.
You're supposed to protect the money.
Protect the money.
You never kill
right
the
now. It's
goose.
not looking good. It ain't looking good.
No, it's terrible.
You can't protect this money right here.
Well, that chances are now the most important ones, like Cassie, have a hand and they're getting paid. I tell you, from the moment that Cassie got paid, you saw how fast that shit turned around. You ain't heard nobody getting paid to say shit about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is guilty, and he paying his own way. He ain't even paying the people that work for him. He owe everybody. I think he owes me, you, and you. He owe everybody. But and wherever money's exchanging, it's already exchanged. There's a different type of thing going on.
I can submit a payment.
Why not? On behalf. I mean,
everybody getting paid.
The most sandbags come back on bill.
I don't know.
Man, shit, they was in the graveyard digging them women up.
That's how it usually worked though. When somebody get a check, she did catch a $30 million check.
Let's attack these comments.
You had to know some other hands was gonna come out.
Facts. Let's attack these comments as fast as we can.
Easy kill.
Let's attack these comments as fast as we can. Okay. So y'all are y'all able to see the comments on the main stage? Okay. So Southside, you can read this right here.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
All right, so with Deborah Sue, she said you always have undercovers in the building. You cannot party with every and anybody. I mean,
so what's the undercovers?
But undercover police, feds, and that. But even in that aspect, do you look at Puffy as just every and anybody?
Nah, man, that's the plug.
That's my point. That's why everybody want to party with him. It ain't like partying just some random dude threw a house party around the corner. And it's in the industry, it's Puffy, it's P. Diddy. He has an aura around him. Like they want to go to these parties.
Because he's a phenomenon. That's because as blacks, we're new to that kind of wealth. We're new
That's
to wealth.
What I'm saying. Like they want to be in the building with this party. It's like, oh, Puffy throwing a party, I gotta be there. But it's like
gotta be there.
You gotta walk down that hallway to that dark door though.
See, for us, you gotta remember this, right? We're not just new to wealth, right? We're very close to our forms of entertainment. Like we're very, very close. Whether we enjoy their music or think, I mean, I don't know how talented Puffy really is. I haven't held him in high regards for beatboxing and that, and I don't know, you know. But remember, if his white counterparts have been doing this for, and there's many of them, it's a whole different thing. For us, it's a phenomenon. Donald Trump comes out and says he grabbed his daughter in the coochie. That nigga don't lose a day's pay or nothing. He does all the things that he does, and for them, that's their world. So it's just like, yeah, but I hope he runs again. I'm voting for him.
Taking a risk.
Us, we're in shock. We are in freaking. People got pacemakers. You know,
taking that risk.
Everybody go to Diddy party taking a risk.
But see, that's the thing though. But she hit it on the head when she just said, like, you hear about the rumors, you hear what go on at these parties. You done heard the talks, you done heard the chatter. You done heard this person come back and say, hey, man, it got wild over there last night.
Wild, boy.
Man, they was doing this. And the first thing they gonna say, let me know when the next one is.
That's what I said. There you go. Yo, you should have told me. I'm bringing 2 with me next time.
Let me know when the next one is. They got to be there. It's Puffy.
I'm going to tell you this.
Puffy.
If you say you've been there 3 times, You knew what happened,
bro.
You know what
you've been there twice.
If you've been there more than one time, you can't.
But that's why they're there, though. They're there for that.
They want to find out. They're curious.
Don't go to Freaknik looking for a Christian soldier. You know what I'm saying?
He said you wouldn't have to worry about undercover. Blah. You wouldn't have to worry about undercovers. Otherwise, if you're not doing dirt.
No, you don't have to worry about undercover.
You have to worry about nothing.
They work for him.
I'm about to say if
they
got
in.
check.
They working for him.
They got to check.
They got to check, baby.
You know how much money is in one of them parties with all them celebrities? They got cops all over the place working for them. Look, nobody looking for Al Capone. Al Capone doing what he do. If you out here selling dope and ain't nobody looking for you when the cops go by you, you don't care. You might say, hey, officer, how you doing? But the moment ATF is looking for you, my friend, or Homeland Security, they're coming to your door, dude. They don't care about you on the block.
That's right.
They're coming straight to you. There could be 1,000 drug dealers around you, right there, all padded up, loaded, everything, dirty as a fuck. They're coming straight to you because they got a warrant for you. We are looking for you. I don't care. I don't know nothing about him as long as you don't jump and get froggy.
Man, listen.
Fact. Now, this coming right here.
This
coming right here is deep. Take this one, Mike. This one right here is true.
What, that I don't believe women should be able to come back and claim victim after years of being in a long-term relationship. She say she disagreed with that, and Cassie was an adult. She called it like she see it. That came from Deborah Sue. I can say on that.
I mean,
if you're in the relationship, that cuts the victim card there because you're in a consensual relationship. Like, this is my person. I'm your person, you're my person.
But I think she's saying
if you agree to that, like there's no, but I'm saying like there's no
was forced.
You're not forced to be in a relationship, like you're not forced to do anything. Let's get this clear. You have a decision you can make. So even if your life is on the line, you still have a decision you can make. You could choose to say fuck it and die, or you can roll with whatever they're offering.
They got wings and scrimp.
It's still a choice to be made.
They got wings and scrimp, man.
No damn choice.
Free wings.
Why is that not a choice?
I'm there.
Because
why is that not a choice?
Hey, people are real good at being narcissists and manipulators.
What I'm saying though, if you are a person of moral and value, and you consider yourself a person of morals and values and all these things, and you're a person that say, I'm standing on this, and this is what I'm going to stand on. If someone challenges your morals and value, and your life is on the line for your morals and your value, you have a choice you can make. Okay. You can either either stand on your morals and value and die with your morals and value, or hungry as hell, or you can break your morals and value and go against everything that you stand for. But nevertheless, it's still a choice that has to be made that you are the only person that can make. So therefore, nobody can force you to do shit. Because you can make a choice at the end of the day.
Okay, so do you really think that is there a high percentage as an 18 or 20-year-old that knows anything about morals and standards at the age of 18 or 20 years old?
They got wings and shrimp. I'm telling you, there are free wings, free shrimp, free drinks. Oh my God, I'm there.
So that means they ain't got no choice.
What I'm saying is okay. Listen, I'm gonna chime in what Mike was saying. This is it, right? Everybody is saying, I heard about them parties. What did you hear about it? Do you know any details? You keep hearing, yo, it was in it, or I heard about it. Yo, Puffy been doing this for years. Been doing what for years? What has Puffy been doing for years? Because for years I've been hearing how great a party this cat throws. Yo, if you keep seeing people go back to something, we can't keep a club open that long.
Become curious.
How the hell did Diddy run that long? That's why the club's all closed.
So you gonna get curious, Mike? You got curious? You want to go see what's going on in the back right there?
Let me tell you something.
Listen,
it's liberal. I can't compare this to regular life, right? There's a lot.
I ain't gonna cap though. I definitely want to go to a Diddy party, see what they talk about.
I ain't going to that
back room.
Yeah,
though.
You didn't fall for it.
I still got a choice I can make.
You didn't fall for it.
The shrimp and chicken wings, I'm not impressed by.
They got that truffle butter. They got that truffle butter. I don't know. Everybody got their breaking point, yo.
You can't get me with the
It's gonna be something.
But I know it's, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely some action up in that motherfucker.
3 truffle butter and butter beans. I don't know what it's gonna be.
I gotta be a devil advocate, bro. We going to the party.
We got 10 minutes.
Peer pressure, and then there's egos. Listen to how many people have love what to tell you whether or not it's true, because they don't give you no details, let alone how they raggedy ass got in there. Yo, Puffy party was off the chain. Come on, man. Y'all know how we roll. How many people was actually there? Are you on the end list? Are you on an end list to be able to just walk in? No. But what's going on in there is a whole nother level of life that I can't explain. I cannot explain the inside of this business, how liberating it is.
Put it up on the screen right now.
I already did, baby.
No, that's no. What Deborah just commented. Put it up on the screen right now.
We got to get down there. We got 9 minutes to get through all these comments.
No, they're not the same. Deborah's right. They're not the same as federal undercover. But when Fed undercover's there, they're coming to get you, honey. It's completely different.
No,
but they work on the side too. They work on the side too. They're in 7-Eleven working at night. I seen them popping holes. Anyway, go ahead.
So he's saying Woody Adler adopted that girl for a reason. He had to be looking at a child when she was a child.
He raised that chicken so he could eat it.
I like that analogy. He pulled the KFC.
That's right.
He pulled the KFC.
Not this one.
Well, he
pulled the KFC.
Cluck, baby.
I like that analogy. He pulled the KFC.
Roman Polanski, James Franco. Man, come on, bro. Look, I can't even tell you, and I won't name names because that's my personal policy. But the truth of the matter is, people are curious. People are drawn. If you just go to San Francisco, just go to San Francisco for a week. See if you can make it a week, and just go out at the nightlife and just be there and ask, hey, what's happening? Just go see. It's not that uncommon, and in fact, it's some way scarier shit than what you heard of go on. And there's the little girl that you took out there coming back saying, you got to come with me next time. We're hanging from ropes.
That's it right there. You got to come with me next time.
There it is. Peer pressure.
The thing. That's the plug.
Nigga, and you going because it's a Diddy party, nigga.
And you ain't shooting nobody up in that joint like you would at my man joint.
It's a Diddy party, and they're going.
They got the good shrimp, bro, the good wing. You ain't had this truffle butter with the wing. I'm telling you.
They not serving shrimp. They serving prawns.
Can't you see them boys in there? They take a bite of that and they start bending over. I don't know.
They serving
they serving prawns in there. None but beef sausage in the party.
I've never seen a prawn.
You got all type of sausage.
They got the beef sausage in the back room.
And they got sausages rooms, boy. They got the names of the rooms.
They got hidden rooms. They got hidden rooms with big beef. Yeah.
Hey. They got the kielbasa's in the back room.
Kielbasa's.
I'm scared, boy. Hey, but Deborah Sue is going in though. She said underage is off limits. Period. I don't care who you are.
Always off limits. But I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm not your mama or your daddy. Facts. What you doing at that party?
Facts. You shouldn't be there.
What you doing there?
You shouldn't be there. That's a good point.
You know, when you got ethics and you got morals, people know it. You know that? And somebody might try it, but they'll leave you alone.
All right, so we got another saying it's okay to have your fetishes. However, it needs to be with consenting adults. Facts, because there are fetishes out. It's a lot of people.
That's how you break a man too, though. Everybody ain't consenting to everything. You got to introduce them to some shit sometimes.
Some people just got their own little thing. Like, some people got feet fetishes.
But it's discovery. It's about this. I don't even know how that feet thing.
Then we got another thing.
It's about being able to be an adult. Discover.
I love my feet.
Yeah, we know.
I love.
We know.
You gotta have pretty feet, baby.
We know.
Can't have little claws down there.
You know what I'm saying? He on his Diddy shit. That's what I'm saying. He always did he shit.
He's on the edge.
No, I'm not.
You're on the edge.
That's what I'm saying.
You're on the edge.
That's
You're
what
going
got
to that
Diddy.
party.
That's what got Diddy.
You're not gonna say no.
There.
You're not gonna go. You're not gonna come out tell us shit. You are going to that party, and you're gonna get the truffle butter, and you're gonna be a different man. You're gonna get a flat iron.
We got 5 minutes. So Cassie was in her 20s when she linked up, but Deborah Sue said Cassie was 19 years old.
If you in that lane, you ain't 19 though. But if you in that lane though, you ain't living an average.
Yeah, you're definitely not living
life.
like a 19-year-old at that dealing with somebody in that caliber. Your lifestyle is definitely 25 plus.
Even if you're 13, that's why you see Drew
Barrymore
all messed up.
Hold on, Mike. You can't tell me this. You've been in the streets at a young age, right? Truthful. Mm-hmm. At the age of 14, 15, and 16, you can't tell me an OG was hitting on you or you not hitting on the OG.
What you mean?
Not one try. I can tell you, I'll go all the way back to you. Not
you talking about
we
so hold on.
Uh-huh.
When you say hitting on, like you mean like
14, 15, and 16, an OG, an old lady.
Thank you.
You can't say OG, bro.
Thank you, bro. You can't say OG.
You can't say OG like that. When you say
OG mean elders.
No, that's not what that means.
Sorry.
You gotta see terminology means a lot in this world.
Yeah.
Well, correct me, nigga. I've been
calling even have a word for them.
Cougar. Cougar
now. You can call her a cougar.
Call her a cougar. So yes,
your mama called her an old heifer.
When I was 15 and 16 years old, yes, I was dealing with females that was like 28, 30.
Grown.
Like I had a couple older females, they had their own cribs and all that. That's what kind of
we gonna say that topic to another day. Cause I gotta speak on that right there. Cause this stuff is getting a little crazy.
Hey man, my mama not gonna see this. Mama,
they say Justin Bieber was a child.
Mom.
Now Justin Bieber was a child.
Mom. I wasn't dealing with older women, Mom.
If your mama had seen you, she would have said, "Hey boy, what you doing with that grown ass woman over there?"
No, your mama knows the child.
She would have embarrassed the shit out of you. She would have embarrassed you front and back. You better get your butt in this car now. Junior, get in the goddamn car.
Yeah, that's true. So they say Justin Bieber was a child, supposedly.
Justin Bieber was a child.
He was definitely young coming in. He was like 13, 14 or something like that.
And so I didn't like the clip when he said, we don't party no more. That don't sit well with me, man.
You talking about Justin Bieber don't party no more?
Justin Bieber looked scared.
Because you know what he meant by we don't party no more.
Yeah,
he said what he meant. We don't do. I don't do that no more, Mr. Officer. Don't ask me no questions. I don't know.
We don't party no more. He told the same thing. He said the same thing to Fabulous.
Hey, Fabulous was looking like, hey, shut up, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
That's how
Fabulous. But he also said it to Fabulous, like, nigga, we don't party no more.
We don't party.
That's that.
We got. I'm talking about. We running late on these comments. We only got 2 minutes. Golly, they go ham.
Part 2. Gonna need a part 2 on this.
We're gonna need a part 2, baby.
I'm gonna do some investigating. I'm gonna find out they got that good ice cream too. The Haagen-Dazs,
the gelato,
the gelato. You know what?
I do want to say I shout out to my manager, man, for real for putting this all together.
Yes, sir.
I definitely want to say I appreciate Clayton Savage for actually giving us the sauce. On hip hop. Period. Before we dip, we got like a minute and 30 seconds. Before we dip, what advice can you give to the newcomers coming into the industry nowadays?
Talk to somebody older than them. Period. Talk to somebody grown. First, figure out who to respect, and then respectfully approach them and ask them for some wisdom, man, because you need some wisdom.
Got you. I
can't tell you how much that matters. You got to have grown folks in your life. You can't keep dissing everybody older than you.
Yeah, man. I just want to say thank you to Clayton Savage, man. Appreciate you coming out, dropping them gems on us, dropping the knowledge on us, man. We appreciate that.
What he doing?
Again,
I never thought about doing that before.
Again, to the boy Lil T3rry, man. I appreciate you.
In your eye?
We back.
Yeah.
We back, baby.
Let's go
back, man.
And y'all good too, part 2. Y'all good too, man.
We're gonna need a part 2.
We definitely need a part 2 of this because
we definitely got to get some people, at least one that was
actually.
I'm
not gonna lie. Deborah made a comment, and I appreciate her comment.
Read it out right quick. We got 20 seconds.
She said Cassie and every other 19, 20-year-old knows right from wrong. Please, of course, she had a choice. She stayed in that relationship for years. She decided to involve herself in illicit behavior. When her money supply was gone, she changed her story to play victim. So again, like I say,
part two.
Everybody has a choice.
Part two. It's your boy, Lil Ted.
It's your boy, Southside Mike, man.
And you know your live guest, Clayton Savage, is in the building. Part two is coming. We out.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.